Hello. I'm sure by now everybody must have heard what happened in Ikota and Lekki. And if you haven't, take a look at this video. It's unfortunate. And by the way, if you're wondering where I am, I'm currently on site, as you can see. And before everything becomes crazy, I decided to do this video. So I just had to leave that place. There were a lot of distractions, people needing my attention, and a lot of noise. It was affecting my train of thought. However, this is also our project, but this is just so the person that bought it is the one doing the innovations you can see behind me. I just quickly came in here, to record this video. It's in the same estate, just across the road here. And also, this estate was affected by the demolition. So I'm in the right position to, tell you what actually happened, right? I'm in the business. So many people have been calling me all over the world. My friends in Germany, Canada, even Ghana here, like, Bond, this is your real estate. What exactly is happening? And also this comment by MNK, right? Trying to tribalize the issue. These are the things that motivated me to create this video. I understand MNK sentiment. I'm an Igbo boy. I'm a member no local government in no state, right? So MNK is my brother. I know where his house is. I know where his hotel is. Right? And all this stems from, what happened during the election. So I understand it. However, I feel that it is right to, share this information that I have with the public, for those who genuinely want to understand what happened. So right now, I'm going to go into my computer and then show you a high-level assessment, of what happened there. Let's jump right in. This is a map showing the Ikota area of Lekki. If you scroll in, you can see Ikota GRA down here. And if you're familiar with the demolition case that's currently trending online, you will know that the demolition happened somewhere here, just off Mobile Road here, beside Copramat, for those familiar with this area. And the demolition started from here and is going down to Ikota. But this is not the beginning. This is not where the story begins. Let's scroll down, right? Sorry. To here. You can see that this water channel, water body or canal, whatever I want to call it, commences from this place, just off Ogombo Road, not far from Ogombo Road, right? And from here, you see it goes down through this fire station at the end of Mobile Road, through Mobile Road, through Ikota GRA, and terminates inside this river behind West End in Ikota. And then it further goes, you can see that this water continues through Oral Estates, under that bridge at Ikota, that Ikota bridge, through VGC, and terminates into the Lagos Lagoon, right? As you can see up here, Lagos Lagoon. So that is the normal direction of water. That is how water is supposed to move to enable, to ensure that the area is appropriately drained. So all the drains in these locations, all, converge in this canal and then flows into the lagoon as so. And you have the same thing in Orchid Road. You can see this somewhere in Okwaja. If you can look here, Okwaja community. You can see that this channel starts from here, goes down through Lafiaji to the back of Orchid Road, You can see Victoria Crest 4 here. Into the same river at the back of West End. You can see Orchard Road here, see Mega One event place. So you have that same water body. They now converge inside this place to all get drained in the lagoon, in the Lagos lagoon. And that is how it is all over Lekki and Lagos in general. That is the original plan. However, if you scroll down, you will notice something. You will see some constrictions, right? Some bottlenecks that have been created by people who build unscrupulously. Now, let me show you a live drone view of what I explained on the map. So at the very beginning now, you see this portion of the canal has obviously been blocked. If you see the way the water is just stagnant at the top, you see that it has been blocked. Let's go down. All these rubbles you can see at the side here, they were all properties, especially this one. This one was still under construction. Everything demolished, about 20 terraces, everything demolished. All right. So have you observed the problem? You see this demarcation here, right? You see this demarcation here. That was what they narrowed the canal into. They basically turned the canal into a gutter. These other parts where you can see the water was done by the government agencies that are also doing the demolition. So as they are demolishing, they are opening up the channel. So how do you think this environment is going to be if or when this canal has been turned to a gutter? Let's continue. So you can see it very clearly how they narrowed it down. So as they demolish, the government officials now opening it up so that the water can flow freely. Both on the left and the right, properties along this route are going to go down for it. So now we are following the path like I showed you on the map down to the Ikota River. So you can see that white canal. You can see how it has been narrowed. It has been narrowed and turned to a gutter. And this is not even the worst part of it. Let's go on. Perfect. So I don't know if you can see it. This is where the canal has gotten to, right? And this is supposed to be this area here is supposed to be the continuation. But can you see all these houses here they are comfortably sitting on top of the pathway of the canal. So the water comes here and stops. There's nowhere for it to flow. And then here, it continues down to the canal. So all these houses here have been marked for demolition. So let's see. So you see over there, down there is the Ikota River. So everything was supposed to flow down into the Ikota River, but houses have, blocked the channel. And these bottlenecks have now prevented this normal flow of water, right? So water cannot now flow as it's supposed to be and drain into the canal, which has now led to people of this community, the Maroko community, the Gedegede community, experiencing flooding. I'm going to show you the flooding situation in that area, right? And you have the same thing in Orchard Road. They have the same channel. For those of you familiar with Orchard Road, you know that you also have a flooding problem in Orchard. It's also part of the issue. You see this water body here, it now gets bottlenecked here. You see another bottleneck here. So when water doesn't have free channel to flow, it starts to, settle on the surface where people are supposed to live. So now what the Ministry of Environment has basically done is to open up all these channels. If you look here now, you will see that even this house is on top of the canal. You can see that this is a structure. You can see that even the map recognizes that something has eaten into the, let's say, right of way of the canal. If you go further down here, you can see how this place has been narrowed down. So water cannot flow. So the Minister of, the Commissioner of Environment is now trying to open up all these places so that water can flow. That is all that is happening. In fact, I heard from a reliable source that it was members of this community, the Maroko and the Gede communities, that wrote a petition to the office of the commissioner asking for help over the flooding they experienced in their areas, which is due to the blockage of this canal. Now let's take a look at what these conditions are. So from all that you have seen so far, do you still think that the government is at fault for what they did? Definitely not. Now, the next question I'm going to ask is that if the government knew that these people were doing the wrong thing, why did they allow them build the houses in the first place? Who gave them the building approvals? I can authoritatively tell you that none of those people had a building approval. Talk less of a title document. There are some building regulations you can flout and can be overlooked, right? Maybe setback, airspaces, and all those other small infractions. They can overlook it and still process your approval for you. But no government agent will give you approval on a land that is flouting, some kind of rules. This one now obstructing a canal, right? Because they know that if an investigation is done and they are found out, they are going to lose their job, and in worst case, is even arrested. So what happens is, I'm going to explain this with a story, right? When I was young, and NEPA comes to cut our lights, right? Maybe we are owing areas of about 100 and something thousand naira. So the electricity agents come and we just rally around them and give them maybe 2,000 naira and they leave us. But that 2,000 we give them doesn't reflect in our bill. Our bill will still be accruing, right? Until a point that it gets so bad that we keep on bribing, and maybe we are now owing 500,000. They'll just come collect the entire wire, right? They took our wire a lot when I was younger. So this is the same case. So when these government agents come to carry out their functions, Nigerians won't allow them. They'll try to settle them. And if you go and watch the video done by the commissioner himself, you will see a place where they were trying to settle him. Look at this video.
This person who's out for Demolition, sir, we can all of us just to mitigate the pains. We can put money together.
No, let us talk about Demolition. Every Nigerian likes monetizing everything. It won't work that way. We should not monetize everything. Whatever is wrong is wrong. Whatever is reprehensible is reprehensible. Let the Lord take his course. And that course is going to take. Listen to me. Listen to me now. Listen. Let us be fair to all concerned. How will you feel? My own is if the issue of money. If before we start the enforcement.
Do you see it? So this is what happens in every situation. So it's not everybody that is as principled or is as comfortable as the commissioner to blow off such proposals, right? And this is what you also need to be aware of, that in Nigeria, you can be getting away with a lot of things until there's somebody like this commissioner. Listen, there are some top officials that can be lenient, right? They would have listened to the pleas. But you see this commissioner, the guy is a very stubborn man. If you see the way he talks, the way he carries himself, or let's say principled, right? So there are some people you see, and you know that there's something different about them. So once in a while in every government agency, people like him come. So if you plan on rigging the system, you'll be unfortunate when somebody like him comes along, right? He just came in September. If you think about it, if they did, Why are they not protesting? Why are they quiet? Because they know